Finding the next 100x meme coin is definitely not easy, but in this video I will give you a set of strategies that you can use to maximize your chances to find the good coins and most importantly avoid losing money by investing in bad ones and getting rug pulled by some insiders. The reason meme coins are so attractive is because they are high risk, high reward, so please be aware of that and never put in more than you can afford to lose. No investment advice, I'm just sharing my experience with you. Now the first step is to know where and how to buy meme coins because there are multiple options. Of course you need a wallet with some Solana first because most meme coins are created on the Solana ecosystem. Watch a video if you don't know how to do this. There are also quite a few meme coins on Base, which is an ecosystem built on top of Ethereum, and that is also worth looking into. Now in this space, it's all about attention and timing. So obviously you want to be very early on a coin, and that's why you either go to pump.fun or Moonshot on Dex Screener. These are both websites that let you create, buy and sell meme coins. On pump.fun, for example, it's completely for free to create, which makes it a very fast and dynamic environment, but also more prone to manipulation. More on that later. You can buy and sell coins in this panel here, once you're connected with your wallet. On Dex Screener, on the other hand, it costs around 0.025 Sol to create a token, so roughly $6, which takes a tiny bit of risk but also dynamic away as the entry barrier is slightly higher. Dex Screener is also an analytics platform, so you have to click on the Moonshot tab first and then you can buy and sell tokens here. The purpose of Pump.fun and Moonshot is that enough people buy a token on a so-called bonding curve. Basically a pool of tokens where people buy from, because when you launch a token there's no market yet. Once enough people have bought the coin at an increasing price, the coin will migrate, which means it moves to a decentralized exchange like Radium, for example, to be traded there as well. This brings even more attention and exposure. But also there you have to be very careful what to buy. Just because they are on a DEX doesn't mean they are safe or anything. Which brings us to the second step, and that is to actually analyze the meme coins. And there are a few things that you can look at. First one is of course the bonding curve progress, which you can see here and here on Dex Screener. Now this can be completely rigged, but generally speaking the closer to migration the hotter your token is getting. And then you look at the token holders. On both platforms you can see the bonding curve pool, which usually owns most of the supply and is operated by the platforms. Therefore this can be neglected as it's not really a trader. Now what you want to look at next is the developer/creator wallet, if it is marked. This is the earliest trader who's in on the coin, so you want to know how much do they exactly own. The higher the percentage, the easier it is for them to dump on you, of course. Everything above 4 to 5% is getting fishy, unless they specified somewhere why they need that much. Maybe they plan to give airdrops or whatever, but even then you have to be careful. You have to take all these numbers with a grain of salt, because even if the number is low, the developer might have bought even more from anonymous wallets. Because there are services that let you create multiple wallets, and you can automatically buy and sell with them. For example, there's one called pumpski.fun, and I'm showing you this, not to do this of course, but to show you what people use. It doesn't even have to be the developer, it can also be random snipers, which is what you call people that get into coins very early when the price is low using automatic bots. If you want to get a quick glimpse of the capital concentration, you can do this by looking at the bubble map on pump.fun. If you see only a few big bubbles that own most of the supply, that's a red flag. But to really understand, you have to dig even deeper. If you click on the wallet addresses here, they will show up on Solscan. This is a blockchain explorer for Solana, and it gives you lots of valuable information. On the blockchain, everything is public, so you can see when a wallet was created, for example, how much it owns, and which transactions were performed. For example, if you analyze the wallets interacting with this token and they have all been created recently, that's a red flag. If they have all bought similar amounts, then that's also a red flag. If the wallets have almost no money on it and are exclusively used to trade with this token, another red flag. If they are sending each other money, meaning they are connected previously, it's also an indication something is wrong. Besides that, you can also look at the chart of a token. If it only goes up and there's almost no fluctuation, I would be careful. What you can also do is you can go into a token together with other people using investor.fun. Which I'm building together with my team. There you can basically pitch any token you like, doesn't have to be yours, to a live AI agent. He will analyze all the tokens based on various metrics and eventually invest his pool of 100 Solana into one project. And even if he doesn't select your token, you still get a portion of the selected one. We're launching very soon, and everyone who will participate in the first batch will qualify for an airdrop once we launch our own token, of course. To get notified early, please check the link in the description and enter your email. No spam promised. Now moving on, the next thing you want to look at is the tokenomics. The holders count into that, but you also want to know how many tokens have been created in total. On websites like Pump.fun or DEX Screener Moonshot, this is standardized to 1 billion of total supply. You can see this if you copy the token address and paste it into Solscan. There you can also see the total number of holders, and of course the higher the more safe, but also the more saturated the token already is. And of course there's a lot more beyond these on-chain metrics. For example, the virality and the marketing of the coin. Starting with a name. Is it memorable? Is it catchy? Is it attached to a good story or meme that is currently trending? Or is it a ripoff, like recently when the Trump coin was launched and a few other impersonator Trumps came around the corner to take advantage of people? You can look at the website of a project while being extra careful, as these websites may be phishing websites. So ideally you open them from an isolated environment and not with your wallet connected. How does the website look? Is it buggy or is it fast and responsive? Do they make wild claims or simply embrace the meme? Do they have any achievements so far? Do they actually have a product that you can use? And then you go to their X/Twitter. And crypto Twitter obviously is completely rigged, so don't believe what you see. Check how many verified people are actually among their followers, and likes and reposts. What accounts are they engaging with? What is the quality of the comments they are getting? And of course, is the team public or are they anonymous? You can also use a tool like Kaito, for example. There you can see smart followers, mostly for influencers and bigger token launches, but you can check if your token has been interacting with one of these people, for example. Beyond that, you usually have a Discord or a Telegram. Is it full of bots? Is it completely dead? Or is it a community being formed and celebrated? On DEX Screener, people can boost a coin they have created, and you can see how much they have paid to boost their coin. It's neither positive or negative for a project, but it's worth looking at, as there is clearly someone willing to pay money to make the project go big. And now let's go into a few common mistakes. Because many people, especially new ones, will look at metrics like price or market cap and volume, for example, and take these metrics into the equation. The reality is that most of the time these say absolutely nothing. And market cap, for example, is just the circulating supply times the price. So for example, if you create a token and you open up a liquidity pool on a DEX, which works by providing two currencies. The one is of course your token and the other one is the trading pair. So let's say you provide $100 in liquidity with $100 on the one side and 100 of your tokens on the other side. That means that one token equals $1 at the moment in this pool. We have a supply of 1 billion tokens per $1, so the market cap is 1 billion. But effectively, people could only trade $100 for trading on DEXs. Just remember, more liquidity equals safer but slower price gains, and less liquidity equals more risky, faster price increase. Some people might also look at the price, but the price is really only interesting to measure your gains if you make trades. Price is an arbitrary number. The same goes for market volume, because I can set up a bot that keeps trading back and forth while paying some fees, and creating artificial volume for a project. So that being said, always look twice. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe and I'll see you in the next one.